Storms today sparked several tornado warnings across northeast Ohio. Senior meteorologist Matt Wentz has been in the 3 News Weather Center all day bringing you the latest information. And Matt, have the conditions improved at all?
Well, absolutely, Neil. Yeah, we're looking good right now. The rain, the severe weather threat is completely over across northeast Ohio. And remember how this all started? It was almost completely sunny, and 15 minutes later, a large storm developed in eastern Cuyahoga County, developed right over downtown and headed east. That storm blew up in about 15 minutes. That was the atmosphere we were working with today. Very unstable. I mean, off the charts instability. So you just had to in the atmosphere and you formed a severe storm. Here was the latest radar over the course of the evening. Everything has cleared off down to the south. We had some straggler showers. This is all ground clutter. That's bugs and dust getting picked up on radar. But storm reports had a couple off towards the north. Erie County with the high power outages right now. They had some major wind damage from that storm as it initially came in early this afternoon. But you see the strip of reports down to the south. Most notably, a tornado was reported. A brief touchdown near the intersection of 71 and Highway 13 near the town of Lucas. We were on air tracking that one. That same storm produced wind damage, hail, and flooding as we got into Holmes County and Tuscarawas County as well. National Weather Service will get out tomorrow to confirm any tornado damage, so we may have some tornadoes reported out of some of that damage down to the south. That other strong storm developed near the Talmadge area, headed out towards the east in Portage County. That produced some damage out there as well. In fact, near Craig Beach and also near Palmyra, we had some wind damage with a historical building and down power lines. Some damage out in Portage County extended all the way out into the Youngstown area. All of us, if you didn't see the severe weather, saw heavy rainfall. Boy, it came down in spades as you get out towards Erie County once again. Heaviest rain today fell down to the south. If you're in yellow, you saw over an inch. Areas in red saw over 2 inches, and we're talking 3 to 4 inches. Holmes County down into Carroll County. Some of that may be polluted by some hail. Radar often thinks the hailstones, the giant hailstones, are raindrops. That wasn't the case all over the place. But notice the storm reports. And here's the one that produced the tornado back towards the Findlay area. You can just follow that exact same storm all the way down to near Pittsburgh, where they had some tornado reports as well. So where do we go from here? Frontal boundaries through. It's not less humid yet. You probably noticed it was still thick out there this evening. Humidity tends to lag behind these cold fronts, but the storm's all down in West Virginia right now. We do have more comfortable air. Here's that thick air we're still in, but look at the difference back towards Toledo. We've got more comfortable air for your Sunday. And we're actually going to clear things out. So you mentioned, Neil, we'll talk more about this, that there's the Perseid meteor shower tonight. Well, these clear skies are going to help. We've got comfortable temperatures as well. We'll highlight that coming up in the forecast and talk about what lays beyond. Coming up, Neil.
All right, thanks, Matt. See you in just a bit. From flooding to down power lines and delays, the weather caused issues all around northeast Ohio. Today, Emma Henderson reports as the weather impacted thousands.
In a brief moment of calm between storms, we interviewed Carrie Taylor, president of the Holmes County Fair Board. They had just finished sheltering in place for about 45 minutes, and fairgoers were slowly trickling back in.
I think one of the frustrating things, it was such a slow-moving storm that it took a long time to get here, and then it took a long time to clear. But again, we're very fortunate that we didn't get any damage.
No damage, but they weren't quite done with storms yet.
It's a wet one.
Hopefully we can avoid any more severe weather tonight and get the fair closed out for the week.
Wish not granted, but the demolition derby must go on. Meanwhile, up north in Sandusky, the skies were sunny, but cleanup was just getting underway with downed branches and power lines, including a scary moment for an Erie County Sheriff's deputy.
We had a deputy that was trapped for a time in his cruiser. He had a live wire come down on his car, so he was trapped for some time until Edison could de-energize that line.
Luckily, they were safely able to get the deputy out of the car once the line was de-energized. And now it's more about the cleanup of debris around the county.
They'll get to it when they can, and then the trees can be removed once the lines are de-energized and removed from the trees.
It was amazing how quickly things rolled in and out of Holmes County. We were there during a flash flood warning, had to deal with some of it on the roads, and then just like that, it was clear again. Neil?
All right, Emma Henderson reporting for us. Thank you. And many of you traveling today got caught in the heavy downpours and even hail. As you can see here, drivers in Gates Mills were trying to navigate Mayfield Road at Chagrin River Road, but there was standing water on the roads. This is a common spot for flash flooding during heavy rain.